YouTube. I'm with SoCal.
What's up?
We're up here in a Peterbilt. Man, this Peterbilt, let me tell y'all, this thing is tight.
Tell them how Freightliners are better than this truck. Tell them.
This makes me want to get a Peterbilt.
Here's my scale. Right here.
This thing is clean.
What do you think?
And it's you guys can see it's an 18 speed. It's the real 18 speed. You got sub back there.
And then if you look, it's all cabinetry with wood grade.
Yeah. So what is something like this? Say if I was to go to Peterbilt and get everything on this truck that you have, how much would this cost?
Well, this one you'd have to order. The reason being, you know this has airbags running on it too?
Oh, it does?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so that's why it raised.
So when this one's ready for me to go to the shows, I put my full fenders back here and all that. You should see how this shit looks with the suspension drop. This shit's sexy. It's got the bumper and then it's got the plastic under the bumper. So when you slam everything to the ground, you can turn the steering wheel a little bit. This shit's just sexy, you know. I mean, not as sexy as a Freightliner.
Oh no, you
see the cabinetry? It's real wood, chrome handles. See that shit back there?
Oh yeah.
There ain't no junk in this truck. All carpeted. Look down here, it's all carpet. Turn around them, didn't realize I had carpet, man. It's a carpet.
Yeah, it's clean. Yeah, I noticed that when I got in here. I was like, man, you got carpet in here. Like, yeah, this Peterbilt is clean. Not even in some Peterbilts, but this one's clean.
Yeah, this one's totally custom, bro.
Nice, a clean truck.
Even the seats are custom.
Yeah, I like the seats.
You see underneath it? Look underneath it. It's got the chrome plating. Where, right here? Where you drop the seats down further to the ground and further back than stock seats.
Yeah, that's tight.
That shit's sexy, huh?
Yeah, this is tight. And he's got the auto start on his phone, and he can do it from his keys. I ain't never seen a semi truck with auto start till I jumped in here.
And you know what's crazy? This is official. Ghost is the very first person to ever see my truck. Besides on the video. You're the first person to sit in my truck.
God, this truck is nice.
Every time I go see somebody else, I'm in my Lincoln or I'm in a limo. Today we're in the truck. Just because, just so you can see what it's about.
And what type of motor's in here?
It's got a cat. I'm pushing probably about 675 horse.
Ooh, you can feel it too.
Yeah. But probably later on, I'm gonna bump it up even higher.
Yeah.
They got a module where I can turn up and down the horsepower. Because right now I'm having a problem. When I'm loaded, if I throttle too fast, I can spin the tires loaded. So when I take off, I gotta take it easy, so I don't spin those damn tires back there, bro. Freightliners do that though, you know what I'm saying? DD15 do that though, right?
So what type of advice can you give people like me that are just getting into the game, trying to become like, get on this type of owner-op level? You know, there's different levels of being an owner-op. This right here is like, it's up there.
This is the whole thing. When people say they're making money, see what the hell they're driving. Seriously. Look at what they're driving. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are saying, well, I'm not about materialistic stuff. It's not about materialistic stuff. It's about being freaking comfortable, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. I mean, you feel the leather, right? I mean, it's like a baby's butt. You know what I'm saying? So it's about being comfortable, bro. And so it's a tax write-off. So you either give it to Uncle Sam or Uncle where the hell you want, Suave, whoever the hell you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Or you spend it on yourself. And that's what I really believe in, man. You know, that's why when I show up and they want to charge $12.50 for a load, I say, hey, hold up. You want me to show up? Because when I show up, I make the customer look good. You know what I'm saying? They're like, damn, look at that truck, right? So they gotta pay some money for me to show up. You know, but everybody wants to think everybody's an owner-operator, and everybody's not an owner and they don't understand. And it's not about me being better than somebody else. It's about understanding the game. You want to play the game, understand it first. Because if you don't understand the game, you'll lose.
That's very true.
You know, people want to say, I don't need all these gauges, right? LaShawn was talking about he had a fuel filter problem. And his truck wouldn't run and all this kind of shit. I got the gauge. You know what I'm saying? Right here is a fuel filter gauge. See this gauge right here? That tells me about my fuel filter. You know what I mean? So, if my transmission's starting to have a problem, I can tell by the temperature. Right here. You know what I mean?
And that's what you call, like all your gauges is what you call owner-op specs.
Yeah, this is an owner-operator package. All the switches, all the gauges. Yeah, that's what it's called. And then I got an air filter gauge. It shows me about the air filter when it's plugging up. My rear ends. It's letting me know if my engine's not just my temps of the engine, but how hot the oil is in the engine.
Yeah. So you have an 18-speed. What type of rears do you have?
355s.
Is that like the highest that you can have?
No, you can go with the 373s. You know, but I like 355s. That's old school gears. That's what's common. But I'm still getting 7 miles a gallon.
Cat?
Yeah. And I'm loaded. When I say loaded, I can show you tickets. 81,000 pounds. I'm supposed to only have 80, but I don't go through the scales.
Yeah.
So if it's 81, I don't really give a shit. When this thing's loaded, you don't feel this thing's loaded. This thing runs and takes off empty the same way as it does loaded. I could be on a steep ass hill, and Green Lantern can vouch for this, right? Because my Silver Pete, I had my 389, the same setup, right? But it had a 13 in it. And you went up to 14, right?
Yeah.
You know that one grade where you, right before Palmdale, there's like a grade, like Avenue S? I went right there to the bottom of that and stopped. And told Green Lantern, he jumped in the seat as we stopped on the freeway. Let's go. Loaded. And he says, man, is this thing loaded? I said, yeah, bro, it's fine. I'll show it to you. He couldn't believe this thing was speeding up the hill. He goes, man, I gotta let off the throttle. It just wants to keep going and going and going. And until you experience that, man, you haven't experienced nothing.
Yeah, because I mean, when you started it up, you could just feel the power of the motor, and I was like, damn.
Yeah. And
My Freightliner don't even do that.
Yeah, when you throttle, it'll rock this whole truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not about bragging. It's not about doing none of that stuff, man. It's just all about having something nice and enjoying what you do. I have it scheduled for ripping this sub out, put a new sub, and we're putting a 40-inch TV right here. We're gonna rip this whole wall out right here.
Yeah.
We're gonna put in a 40-inch flat screen and the Xbox One. Not that I'm ever back there. But it just looked better back there. You know what I'm saying? I just do it for tax write-offs.
Yep, that's true.
So, but yeah, you're not gonna get this at quality.
Yeah.
You know so, like I said, normally I have a TV up here, a touchscreen TV, but I jumped somebody trying to help somebody out, and I jump started them. Yeah. And it blew the TV out. Wow. Somebody said, yeah, but the fuses stop it. Okay, but what happened was, fuses are made for like, if something surges, it'll blow the fuse. But what this did was, it killed my bolts. So when I ran low on bolts, it blew out. I forgot the name of it, blew it out. So I took it to my guy, he didn't charge me shit, he ripped it out. He gave me this junker looking radio for a loaner, so he still had my music. And so it's already back already. Yeah. I'm just trying to fit this thing in to do this other stuff. Yeah. And I put online the quote, $5,000.
Yeah, I saw that.
You said you give me a better deal or something. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's your boy Ghost. I'm about to sign out because my camera's about to lose its battery. So, love, peace, prosperity. It was cool kicking it with SoCal out here in Lancaster. So, yeah, I'll at you later.
Out.